When I speak to web designers that are starting their own business, their main goal or ambition is to build a six-figure agency or start making £10,000 or dollars every single month. Now in this video, I'm going to be breaking down what it really takes to get there and what you need to be focusing on in the beginning and what can wait later down the line or further on later in the year, so you can really put your focus in the right places. It's going to help you get to your goal quicker. Now this is a piece of training that I have within our agency Alchemist A Players community. If you're not sure what that is, there is a link down in the description so you can go and check that out. But I wanted to take this piece of training today and deliver it to you on YouTube for free, so you get a much better idea of what is covered in the agency A Players school and what it helps people like you build and achieve. Hi, welcome to this lesson in Agency Alchemist. This lesson is titled The 12-Month Plan. Now this is going to cover off everything that you need to be doing, things that you need to think about, what shifts in your mindset are required, all that needs to happen over the next 12 months in order for you to build the business that you want and become the designer that no longer struggles with that feast or famine or struggling to sign up the next client. Now we're going to be breaking this down, and by the end of the video, you'll have a better understanding of where your focus needs to be now over the next few months, and then understand what things can wait later on in the year. So you're not trying to take on too much at once and stunt your progress. So in this lesson, what we're going to be covering is whether having a financial goal is worth it, an overview of the ideal 12-month plan, and what the next 12 months could look like for you. So I just want to talk for a moment and share with you my own 10K a month experience, okay? So back when I got started, my goal was to earn £10,000 per month, because breaking it down, I knew that if I earned £10,000 per month, I'd surpass that six-figure mark that at the time I was aspiring towards meeting. Like when I broke this down in my head, I only needed 10 clients paying me £1,000 each month to be able to hit that. Okay, and if I could get them on retainers, then having the money each month should technically be easy, right? So all of my efforts went into making this money via the agency, and one thing I found was it was honestly more challenging than I at first anticipated. There was lots of sales calls, lots of practicing sales, because I don't come from a sales-based background, practicing delivering the services that I was offering, clients deciding to leave, which I hadn't anticipated, and therefore it didn't happen as quickly as I would have liked, but it did only take me 9 months to get there. So I have broken down this plan based on everything that I learned in those 9 months and what I would do now if I was to start this again. And you've got 12 months to make this happen. Now, I believe that if I can make this in 9, you can definitely make this in 12. One thing that I wasn't aware about at the time is all of the other ways that you can make money on top of your agency. You don't necessarily need to purely rely on your agency to get you to earning six figures or £10,000 or $10,000 every single month. By having your agency and learning these skills, you can start to leverage other things and make money other ways. Things like starting a YouTube channel and building monthly revenue through that, affiliate programs, or even building an online course that you can then take your skills and then start teaching that to others. Okay, there are plenty of ways that you can make money to hit that 10K mark. Okay, now before we move on, I just want to make you aware of something important with regards to having a financial based goal, because I know a lot of you watching this will currently have a finance based goal, whether it is hitting 10K a month, 20K a month, etc, etc. I just want you to, whatever goal you have, be able to smash through it. Now, there is a problem that can arise when you have a financial based goal around trying to build a six-figure business, and that is once you hit the goal and get to the point where you are happy that you've achieved it. Like honestly, 10K a month feels great, but you might be left thinking, you know, what's next? So I just want you to be aware that if you do have a financial based goal and once you hit it, I don't want you to fall victim to, you know, hitting that long-term financial based goal and then no longer progressing because you haven't managed to build a more substantial goal in order to keep you moving forward. Okay, because without a goal, you're unlikely to continue moving forwards. So I just want to make you aware that once you hit this goal, okay, it's not the end, all right? This is just the beginning. So once you hit whatever goal it is, whether it is a financial based goal or another goal, okay, once you hit it, make another goal. Now in this course, You're going to find everything that you need in order to be able to hit your goals, but more importantly, you're going to have the instruction and the tools that you need to build the correct habits, and you need to reach whatever goal it is you decide to choose. Now, moving on, I've got a statement here, and that is money does not buy happiness. Touching back onto having that financial based goal, I don't want you to believe that having a financial based goal and hitting it and having all that money is going to fix all your problems and allow you to be happy. I hear a lot of people say, I'll be happy when, okay? Like, I'll be happy once I'm on 10K a month. I'll be happy once I'm on 20K a month. I'll be happy once I have, 100 grand in the bank, whatever that statement is, or whatever that statement looks like to you. Okay, it won't buy you happiness. Right, but it does buy you things, okay? It will buy you the peace of mind with your finances, and perhaps the peace of mind with your future. If you do have money in the bank and you have that consistent money coming in, it is going to make you feel at ease. You don't have that financial stress, which is nice. It will also give you opportunities that you would have not otherwise had, okay? It will give you the opportunity to have new experiences. It will give you the chance to invest more money into your business, and therefore allow it to grow your business as well. And the more money that your business makes, it does open more doors and allows things to become easier for you with the growth of your business. So there are a lot of uses to having money, but I don't want you to believe that having this money is going to buy you happiness. If you think that having a six-figure business is going to make you happy, I'm really sorry, but that's wrong, and you're going to be hugely disappointed. Okay, so I just want you to be aware of that, and if you need to adjust your way of thinking, then I recommend you do so, because you will be left disappointed if you believe that having a six-figure business is the way that you are going to find happiness. Okay, so now let's have a look at this plan, building to six figures over the next 12 months. Okay, so I've split this into 4 parts, which is 4 quarters throughout the year. So the first quarter, or the first 3 months, we'll be looking at foundations. The next 3 months, so months 4 to 6, we'll be becoming familiar with certain things within the business. Months 7 to 9, so the third quarter, we'll be trying to get into that flow state and finding the flow, let's say. And in the final 3 months, months 10 to 12, that's where we can start focusing on growth. So the first 3 months, the foundations phase, first of all, we need to consider the mindset. Okay, you need to start off with the correct mindset right from the gate. Okay, so firstly, understand that it's not going to be easy. Okay, you will need resilience and the will to carry on when things feel tough, because it's not a walk in the park. Things will start to feel difficult, especially when you have highs and lows. You win deals, you lose deals, you gain money, you might lose money. Okay, there's definitely a roller coaster, and that's just something that you need to be aware of and just be resilient to it. Additionally, you're going to need to start thinking like a problem solver, not a web designer. Okay, if you're able to identify and solve real business problems, it does make selling your services at a higher price point much easier. Now, many of you here are here because you want to understand and learn how you can charge more for your services. And ultimately, a lot of it does come down to the mindset and you having the confidence to be able to up your prices and understanding how the service that you are delivering is providing value to a business, and understanding that is going to give you the confidence that you need. Next, you've got the mechanics. So you need to start to understand the inner workings of a real web design business. So this includes how you position yourself, how you market yourself, how to sign up, onboard, and service the clients. Okay, so understanding what all of those components to running a agency or a web design business, and how you can start to understand and become familiar and better at delivering each part that needs to be delivered. Next, we've got habits. So in order for you to be successful, you'll need good habits. Okay, you don't want to be building a business based off bad habits, and we have a whole bunch of habits training within here. And we have a whole module on building better habits within this course. So building better habits takes time and consistency. So the sooner you can actually start working on doing things that will move the needle forward within your business, the quicker that you're going to start seeing the results that you are looking to achieve. And then finally, within the months 1 to 3, we've got branding. Okay, right from the start, you need to understand branding, both business branding and personal branding. Okay, both of them are essential. People will buy from those that they know, like, and trust. So you need to start with some form of content creation, so people can not only get to know you, but also see you and see exactly how you can help them. Okay, now I personally recommend that every single one of you watching this starts a YouTube channel where you can either start documenting your journey or posting case studies or teaching people how to deliver what it is that you are delivering, and therefore you positioning yourself as the expert. Whatever that looks like, I do recommend that you start creating a YouTube channel because it takes a little bit of time to grow, but once it does grow, it's going to do a lot of good for your business. So the next 4 to 6 months, so this is the stage in which you will be becoming familiar. Now, continuing with brand building, branding needs to be becoming second nature to you at this point. Okay, you will be posting regularly on social media. Now, I've already mentioned that you should start a YouTube channel, and I recommend YouTube. So that would be one, but also look at Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of these other social media content platforms. Look to post on there regularly and start slowly growing an audience of people that trust you. Okay, that's really important. The more people that you can get to like and follow you, chances are they're going to start to trust you, because the more times that they see you and they like what you have to say, they will start to trust you. And then the more that you can do that, when they have a problem that needs to be solved and they believe that you can solve it, they're going to come to you, and that way you end up with a lead source of people coming to you rather than you having to spend time reaching out to businesses. Also, next, we need to start solving problems. Okay, now your mindset will be transitioned from web designer to a problem solver at this point. When focusing on your mindset in the first 3 months, by month 4, you're really going to start to appreciate how much of a problem solver that you are as a web designer, and you'll be able to easily articulate how your website or marketing services can benefit a business and specifically solve their problems. You also want to start building case studies. You'll have started getting results by now from the work that you've been doing. So start building case studies, showcasing your results across your website and the other social media platforms that you are utilizing at this point. And then finally, in months 4 to 6, we're going to be focusing on sales. Okay, sales is the foundation of the business. Now, at this point, you would have already had some exposure to the sales process when looking to sign up customers in the first 3 months. But at this point, okay, you'll have your mindset dialed in, so you're becoming a problem solver, and you'll really be starting to focus on sharpening your sales conversation skills. The only way that you can get better at sales is by being in the trenches and doing it. Okay, there are documentation that you can read, there are books you can read, but you really need to be in the trenches to really start getting better at sales. Next, month 7 to 9, this is what I've called the flow state, so finding your flow. Okay, and here's where we can start looking at team building. Okay, you want to make sure that you do not become the bottleneck within your business. And if you are still servicing the customers as well as doing outreach and sales, you'll need to look at bringing on team members to help with specific parts of the business. This doesn't have to be a huge risk through employing someone. Okay, instead, you can rely on contractors and freelancers to take on the management of your projects. So you should at this point start looking at outsourcing the lead generation that takes up a lot of time. Okay, outsourcing the outreach. So all of the emails that get sent out, all of the direct messages that get sent through social media, that sort of work can easily be outsourced to someone that's skilled in that area, or even a virtual assistant. And also start looking at areas of your service delivery that can be outsourced too. The parts of service delivery that's taken up a lot of your time, that can very easily be outsourced to a freelancer or contractor that you can build a good relationship with and have someone start servicing the work. Not only will it free up your time, the chances are your results will get better as well, and that's what you want to be focusing on, is building better results, because the better results that you have, the more opportunity that you're going to have to start posting case studies and signing up more customers easily. We're also going to take the time to improve sales. Okay, you always need to be improving your sales skills. Okay, learn your scripts, the process, learn that off by heart so you no longer have that piece of paper in front of you. Learn how to easily gather essential information when on that call, and easily be able to transition businesses' problems into solutions using the services that you have to offer. And also, you're going to need to get better at objection handling. Now, from months 7 to 9, this is the 3rd quarter within the year. Okay, you would have had a lot of experience with sales calls already, and you'll already be fairly good at handling objections, but it doesn't hurt to continue to get better. And then finally, in months 7 to 9, it's time to increase your prices. Okay, now that you've got a few projects under your belt and are getting some nice results for your customers, increase your prices to reflect the quality that you are delivering. Okay, you don't want to be stuck at pricing $1,000 or even $5,000 perhaps for projects forever. Higher priced projects will give you more margin within your business, and it will also give you more room to hire team members in order to grow. Okay, once you've established yourself, you found your feet, things are going well, you're signing up customers, you don't need to be pricing at that original low price point that you defined early on in your business in order to get some quick wins and sign up customers quickly. You don't need to be doing that forever. It's time to up your prices. And then finally, the fourth quarter, months 10 to 12, this is what I've called the growth phase of the business, or the growth quarter. Okay, here you need to be thinking big. Now that you're over 9 months in, you'll have learnt a lot and built a lot of new positive habits. Okay, it's time to think bigger. Start thinking about the next 12 months and how you can continue to grow the business. Maybe start thinking about setting a new goal. Okay, look at ways that you can increase your prices further. Maybe look at handing off more of your day-to-day work. Okay, also could be a good time to start thinking about other revenue streams. Okay, have you learned enough to share your knowledge and build a course or a program with your followers? Do you have a high enough YouTube audience to monetize your YouTube channel to bring in some lower monthly revenue? Are there opportunities for you to partner with programs or software or tools that you use and create an affiliate partnership where if you are promoting businesses' products to your audience, okay, you can get a little kickback for that. So there are other ways for you to build revenue. So it's time to start considering that at this point. You can also expand your team. Okay, you'll at this point have had experience with finding contractors to help you with service delivery side of your business or even the outreach side of your business. However, you can now also look to find others to help with other tasks that take up your time. Okay, so this could be things like writing and sending emails, posting on your social media channels, client project management, even your sales calls. Okay, whatever it is that's taking up a lot of your time, start to try and outsource those areas of the business so you then have your time freed up, so you can either have that time freedom that you're looking for, enjoy the money that you're making, focus on how you're going to develop and build the business, or focus on the things that you enjoy doing. Maybe it's content creation, maybe it's spending time with your family, maybe it's a completely different business model or side hustle that you're looking to experiment with. Okay, now when I talk about these things, it's at this point that you need to be considering them and wait until you've obviously hit your goal. But these sort of things and thinking bigger kind of go hand in hand. So this is, as I said, the growth stage of the business. Now, another thing that's going to help you with growth is being able to automate. Okay, automation. So now that you're fully flowing in your business, you can look to create efficiencies through utilizing automation tools. So tools like Zapier can help automate manual tasks like distributing your content. So if you were to post on Instagram, it could also post to Facebook or LinkedIn. If you write an email and send it to your audience, that email could perhaps be posted on a Facebook group. If you send a YouTube video live to YouTube, you could also have that posted into Facebook or LinkedIn or other social media channels. You can even go as far to have your YouTube videos be sent to your email list automatically through your email provider. Okay, that's really, really cool. Also, client onboarding processes can be automated, so that can take up a lot of time depending on how many clients you are onboarding. Being able to collect information and update customers on that initial process, that can be a lot of repetitive templated emails that get sent out to collect that information. Building project folders, giving access to team members, enrolling them into maybe a Slack channel, or those sort of things that need to be done for each customer within your agency. You can automate all of that process, which definitely saves you a lot of time. So there we go. That is the 4 quarters of growing your business. Okay, now this community will guide you through each part and give you the essential information that you need to build the skills required to have yourself a successful web design business. Okay, don't feel overwhelmed by this. It's amazing what you can achieve over the next 12 months. And all you need to do is focus on breaking this down and focusing on the things that matter at the point in which you get to them. Okay, so I don't want you to be focusing on growth or automation or building a team in the very first month if you don't really have a lot of experience with how to sign up customers or outreach or even sales calls and things like that. That's where your focus needs to be in those early stages. And then as you progress, you can start focusing on the other things that we've spoken about. So that summarizes this training. Okay, you now know whether having a financial goal is worth it, an overview of the ideal 12-month plan, and what the next 12 months could look like for you. So there you go, there's your free piece of training. Hopefully you have found that valuable. Now, if you want to learn more about the Agency Alchemist A Players community, all you have to do is click the link down in the description. It will take you to the landing page and you can read and learn a lot more about it. Please also give this video a thumbs up if you have found it valuable, and hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. There's more videos loading now on the end screen for you to go and check out that hopefully you will find valuable as well. That's it for me. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.